I'm happy to be joined here today by Cindy Sorley Kaihinger with Arts Without Borders. Thank you so much for joining me today.
You're welcome.
Of course. Now, today we're talking about the Fine Art Show that will be taking place in October. Can we start with a little bit of history of the Fine Art Show and how it ties in with Arts Without Borders?
We started the art show way back in 2007. That's when the Lieutenant Governor General of Alberta had Arts Awards. And they put up a competition for smaller communities to put on some kind of arts related event during this time. And so we came up with a festival that covered all the arts, writing, theater, singing, dancing, the whole nine yards. And the art show was born. And it went over so well that we've been doing it every year since 2007. And we've had people in it from the States, Eastern Canada, Western Canada, like all over Canada. And since COVID and the 2008 when the recession hit, things slowed down a little bit because it costs money to ship. So we've just been that's how we got started as part of this arts festival. And we called it Arts Without Borders because Lloydminster sits on the border. And so you can't say, well, one or the other. So we said, no borders. And that kind of extended to no borders everywhere. And we have had, the numbers vary each year, how many people enter, but it keeps our jurors on their toes. We try to get jurors that are Canadian and that are renowned throughout Canada, sometimes internationally. And we've had people like David Kittler, Terry Isaac, Julie Hartwood, a lot of big name artists in the art world as our jurors. And this year our juror is Emily Lorzon. And she's from up in northwestern Alberta. And she's also a well-known artist in her field. And is part of a group that I'm part of, Artists for Conservation. And that's an international group of artists who tie their artwork to conservation as well. So, and it's my job to find the jurors. And I can say, I am glad I'm not a juror because the artwork we get is very good.
It's great that this show has been going on for so long. I believe that arts is so important for anybody of any ages. So the show does sound really amazing. Now, for this year's show, you are now accepting submissions. What are you looking for in terms of art or artists?
We are looking for anything and everything. We have a very broad range of categories for people to enter. There's jewelry, there's sculpture, there's folk art, there's landscape, there's portraiture, there's figurative, there's botanical, there's animal, there's wildlife, there's contemporary, you name it, it's there. Jewelry, pottery, you name it, it's there. And so we like to have a wide variety so the show's catches the interest of everybody because not everybody's into just paintings. And so we've had really cool stuff and we're looking forward to seeing what this year brings.
And if any artist wants to enter, how can they do so? And is it open for all ages?
Yep, anybody and everybody. We have a youth division, which I jury the youth. So that's my part of it. And we have gone to an electronic form of entry. So it just makes it a little easier for people further apart. And you go to our website, which is www.artswithoutborders.ca. And on the website, there is a link to submit art, and you can do that. And there's, but the only thing there is for the physical show is a size limitation because the display pit case area that we're in now is smaller than what we used to have. So for people who want or have art that is oversized or cumbersome to ship or just too costly to ship, we have a virtual component where you can enter and just say, I'm just going to do the virtual part or and then you don't have to worry about shipping or all that fun stuff. And if you like to paint in big format, like some artists do, this way we can still display your artwork and is all good because we have a video monitor in the room with the artwork and they are displayed at the same time. And everybody's art, both on the monitor and on the physical display, are labeled with their title, the artist's name, and their contact information. And if anybody wants to buy their artwork, they go direct to the artist. The festival committee takes no commission. There's no part of that.
Wonderful. Well, this sounds like it's going to be an amazing show fit for everyone. So thank you so much for joining me, and I can't wait to hear more about the show.
Thank you very much. Our deadline is June 17th, though.